And it's a little cloudy out here tonight for this game between the South Florida Bulls and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Nearing midway through the college football season, and these Big East teams are fighting for position. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler. Along with me, my partners, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and the old coach, Lee Corso. If there's one guy to keep an eye on in this game, then it's this machine at defensive end. He just has a knack of getting into opponents' backfields.
This quarterback better watch out because this end is going to keep coming and coming and coming at him.
It'll be hard to keep this guy in check, but I'm sure he'll be commanding a lot of double teams in this game. It'll be interesting to see what kind of effect he has in this game today.
Let's get this thing started with a coin toss, sponsored by Coke Zero. The kicker's got the ball set up, and we're ready to get this thing started. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. Brought down at the 30-yard line. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. High formation here. Throws in the middle, and it's scooped up by the running back. A 10-yard gain. It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. First and 10. Ball on the 42. And a new halfback checks into the game. First down. Look at the throw. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
This linebacker wasn't letting this guy go anywhere. Very nice tackle.
Backfield's in an offset I formation. Steps out of bounds around the 49-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
The intensity of this place is increasing. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Takes it and he's tackled short.
You're not going to see this very often from this running back. He just got gobbled up pretty deep in the backfield.
It's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He'll field it at the 5. Out of bounds, right around the 6-yard line. How about the coverage there?
Just a great job there by the punt team to get downfield and make the play on the return man before he could get loose.
And that was a spectacular punt. That thing seemed like it was in the air forever.
1st and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 9-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 1st and 10. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Into the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
This defensive end just showed us why he's much more than just a pass rusher.
Yep, I love this kid. He's a great run stopper as well as a great pass rusher. He's the real deal, Kirk. He can do it all.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Now he's scrambling. Under pressure. Intercepted. To the 20. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 15. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Makes the catch, and look out. He gets hit out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
Usually, it's not a good idea for the quarterback to throw the ball across his body like that. But hey, this time it worked.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. It's broken up.
That pass was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Excellent job by the defender that time to get his hands up.
And you know what? The quarterback there got lucky that the ball wasn't picked off. Sometimes those passes are deflected at the line. They float end over end right into the hands of a linebacker.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pitt drops back. Caught end zone for the touchdown. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
Pittsburgh with a 6-point lead. He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. At the 30. Tackle at the 32. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
This defense has stepped up to the challenge so far, but there is a long way to go, Kurt.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep this offense too quiet, just as long as they can avoid these turnovers.
They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Backup running back comes into the game now. They hand it off. Tackle at the 40. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. They come out in a goal line set. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
Great job by the back to follow his blockers and pick up the 5-yard gain.
To the right and tackled immediately. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
No gain on the play.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. And he's tackled right away. He put the ball in there perfectly that time.
Let me tell you, this kid has impressed me all day with the touch on his passes. That's a good-looking throw there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. Backup running back comes into the game now. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
This kid's a real physical corner. He has no reservations about coming up in run support and putting a lick on a ball carrier. I love that.
He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's taken down at the 25. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'd be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
Run right and hit in the backfield.
Wow, it's not often you see a safety making a play in the backfield like that.
Well, these days, you've got safeties playing up close to the line of scrimmage, almost like a fourth linebacker. The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Brought down at the 10. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
They come out in a goal line set. He's got the corner. He fights forward to about the 10. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
That's a nice play by the freshman corner to help out in run support.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Gets it away, and it's a touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he misses the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USF is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it off. Tackle made at the 45. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
Yeah, watch out for this passing game again. Boy, when they are rolling. They are hard to stop.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, then you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Pittsburgh 7, South Florida 6. They'll go to work at the 45-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Here's the give. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Ace backfield. Fitzgerald, the ball carrier. Big opening. And he will score. Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
And he sure showed some nifty moves on his way to the end zone there, guys.
And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh to kick. He kicks it off. Caught at the 8. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
And this defense needs to fill those holes. Otherwise, this offense will march it right down into the end zone again.
And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 32. And a new halfback checks into the game. Can't find anyone open. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
He's tackled at the 41. And they convert the first down on that run.
The key to that play is the good blocking up front by the Hog Mollies.
You're right, and those are the kind of runs that you need to have a successful offense.
Tries to get around the corner. Knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. And what a run.
Now here's a stat for you. This kid ran a 4.3 non-win aided 40. Now that's fast.
Non-win aided? What are you talking about? I don't care if he had to win or not. This kid can fly.
The halfback with a carry. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Hey, Kirk, it looks like this kid just spent the night out on the town.
Well, he took a big hit there, Coach. I don't think he's got his equilibrium back yet.
Now he tries to buy some time. And it's knocked down.
Hey, Coach, they are pretty lucky that ball wasn't picked off. The receiver needs to become the defender in this type of situation.
That's true, Kirk. A little role reversal.
Nickel defense. Now he's scrambling. He goes downtown. Picked off from the deflection. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. Pittsburgh is up by 8. They'll run the option. So they wrapped him up before he could get anything going.
Yeah, there was nothing there on that option.
Good thing that wasn't a turnover. I thought he was going to pitch it there.
They've got their backs against the wall. Ball on the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh holds an 8-point advantage. Goes right, picked off. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll bring him down at the 24. Just about 3 yards there.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
Now he's scrambling. Tries to thread the needle. It's picked off. How did he catch that ball?
He just stuck his big claw up there and caught it. Some of these linemen will surprise you with how athletic they are.
Yep, you got that right. I've seen guys his size that run 4.5 40s. Now, granted, they were from the speed state, but I've seen it.
You and the speed state, you just love those kids that played high school ball in Florida, don't you?
Come on, Kirk. It's a different breed of athlete down there. You know that.
Pitt steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield. Hand off to the right. Tackle right around the 16-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 16-yard line. The backfield's in an offset I formation. It's complete. He might have a chance. He goes out of bounds at the 18. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
We'll see if they can make another defensive stop right here on 3rd down.
Laterals back. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Great explosion, and he got it into the end zone in a flash.
Boy, this guy's got incredible speed, but his ability to find daylight is just as impressive.
See you later, sweethearts. This guy can fly, and there ain't nobody gonna catch him from behind.
He makes the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh gets set to kick this one away. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 29-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
They better put some points on the board here, Kirk. Otherwise, the floodgates might be opening soon.
Well, they could start by just not turning the ball over here, Coach.
Batted away.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
He's scrambling. He's under some heat. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. He ran for a mile there.
Yeah, that was an impressive run. Good job of keeping his balance and springing for a nice gain.
Impressive, but he should have gotten out of bounds to save the clock. Let's see if they hurry up here.
Here's the long ball, left side. And he's finally out of bounds at the 11. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands. And when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
The ruling on the field will stand. He caught it.
The only thing left to say about this play is that was an excellent catch.
It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Feeds it to the back. And he hits him hard at the 4. 7-yard play. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there. Maybe a few, but that's it.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. So the quarterback takes it in for the score.
Yeah, nice job here by the quarterback to call his own number and get the ball in the end zone.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. They'll work from the shotgun. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's on the run. They got it. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Brought down at the 36. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone.
This defense needs to use some run blitzes and win some battles over the offensive line. Otherwise, these guys will run on them all day long.
They're using power football, and it's working. I don't think we'll see much of a change on the offensive side of the ball.
Makes the stop at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 48. They come out with a big set. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
Great knockdown by the defensive lineman.
This is a very physical defensive front, and they've been known to make plays like that.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Pitt lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. He's out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
As long as they're making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a play.
Pitt is in the gun. 4 wide receivers. They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short. So the option takes him in the wrong direction.
That play just got stuffed. I think the quarterback might have been better off keeping it itself and cutting upfield.
4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. He gets it off. A touchdown was the end result of their last drive as this offense moved the ball very well with their passing game.
Since these guys are on the losing end right now, there's a lot of pressure on this offense to put points on the board.
He scrambled. Here's the long ball, left side. Big catch there as they knock him out of bounds. That's a first down as they hooked up on the deep route.
And the defender just got outrun and outplayed by the receiver. He wanted it more, and that allowed him to make a heck of a play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Fires deep down the left side. Goes to the end zone, and he's got the halfback. Touchdown. It's been a huge day for this receiver.
Yeah, he's one of the most exciting receivers in all of college football. He makes big plays all the time. Today, he's been even more incredible.
Today is definitely a special day, and I'm going to tell you why. This kid is getting closer and closer to breaking the single-game school record for receiving yardage. What a game!
The point is no good.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of offense here as we reach halftime. Our score is Pittsburgh 23 and the USF Bulls 18. And we're just about set to get things underway here in the second half. At the 30, and down he goes at the 33. The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately.
And they're going to need to keep scoring if they want to come up on top of this game.
They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right and brought down right away. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
From the gun. Rolling out to the left side. Throws it out there. It falls incomplete.
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevented them from getting any yards, and now it's 4th down.
He gets it away. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
At the 29-yard line.
The offense will start at the 29. We've got a 1st and 10. Pitt steps to the line of scrimmage. One in the backfield. Complete, and he's brought down.
Impressive completion there, guys. If this quarterback keeps throwing the football like this all the way to the end zone, he might earn himself a really, really good yo.
Pitt comes to the line under center. Single set backfield. Going over the middle, intercepted. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
Tell your kids that this is where they earn their stripes.
So they'll go for 2 here and try to go up by a field goal. They'll work from the shotgun. Looks end zone, can't haul it in. They go with a pass, but they come away with nothing.
It's tough to decide what to call on these 2-pointers. Maybe next time they'll just try to hand it off.
South Florida is lining up to kick this one off. Here's the kick. At the 30, at the 40, and he's tackled at the 48-yard line. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback just needs to get his composure back. If he settles down, then I think this team will be all right.
Not if this defense has anything to say about it. They're playing with a ton of emotion after that turnover.
Here's the option, and down he goes at the 47. 1-yard loss for the halfback. Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. One-man backfield. They hand it off. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. They get a good 7 yards on that one. Here's third down. 4 yards to go. Ball on the 46. And we got a new man in there, running back. And they use motion. Play action. He'll go on top. It's broken up. He just floated that one up there, Kirk.
Well, the ball hung up there a little bit. Quarterback has to be careful throwing that type of pass because they're vulnerable to interceptions. You almost saw it right there.
The punter is going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And it's caught. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Looks to pass. Got an opening. And they make the stop at about the 15-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain.
I thought this play was going to go for more yards, but the defense did a good job of shutting it down before the halfback could get any further downfield.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
1st and goal from the 1, looking to punch this one in. They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled at the 1-yard line. The fullback back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
Yep, this kid loves to creep in from the safety, and there he makes a big stop.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. 2nd down. They line up in the jumbo set. Hands off to the back, and he's in. And that's his second touchdown of the game. But more importantly, it's the one that gives them the lead.
This running back is a cool customer, Brad. When he gets the football, he's simply sensational.
When they need a play, you usually know who's going to get the ball. Excellent run to put these guys up on top.
This is a solid defense. Try it out.
Well, they're going to try for the two-point conversion. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. And the defense holds. So the two-point conversion is no good.
Here they try to put the ball in the air. Unfortunately, they were unable to convert.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh gets set to kick this one away. He kicks off. Tackle made at the 33-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
He's scrambling. He rolls out to the left. Loose football. It's recovered. Here's an opening. And that fumble is going to cost him.
At this stage in the game, the #1 rule has to be to hold on to the football.
I agree with you, Kirk. You just can't let somebody take it away from you in a situation like this when it matters the most.
The defensive back's moving in closer. And we got a new man in there, running back. Wears it out to the right to the halfback. He's taken down at the 3. Just about 3 yards there.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down, and they're only 6 feet away from 6 points. Pitt comes to the line under center. High formation behind him. Halfback carries, and he will score. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They coughed up the pigskin the last time they had the ball. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time.
Kirk, turnovers are to an offense what donuts are to a diet. They just mess everything up.
Donuts, turnovers. Yeah, I guess they're both bad.
Yeah, but a donut sounds really good right now, sweetheart.
What do you guys think of this quarterback right now? That's 100 yards on the day.
That looks pretty good on the stat sheet. But hold up. His team is still losing. I don't care if he has 400 yards rushing today. If they don't win, then it doesn't matter.
You're right, Coach. The important thing now is getting some points on the board.
Now he tries to buy some time. On the move, throws complete to the tailback. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if the defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
The cornerback came out of nowhere.
Where's the hot read? You gotta have a hot read when the corner is coming on a blitz.
Coach, I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
This junior cornerback has so much speed coming off the edge. If you don't see him early, woo! Trouble for the quarterback.
He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down.
This defense is just putting on a clinic today, Coach.
They've done their job today. That's 4 interceptions for this game.
Yeah, and this offense just didn't look right from the get-go. It hasn't been their day.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Pitt steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield. He looks to throw on first down. He gets hit out of bounds at the 26. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open things up for the big play.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Here's the option. He's tackled at the 41. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there. And I'm going to tell you what. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
Ace backfield. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. And the completion nets some very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
Like I always say, Coach, anything is better than moving backwards.
It's the tailback. And it's the All-American who came away with the tackle.
Yo, you can add this one to his scouting video. That was a great play.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Running out of time, and down he goes. They got heavy pressure on him that time.
Boy, you better believe it. The penetration got there, and boom, he went down.
Yeah, that pocket just collapsed right on top of the quarterback.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Oh, hit as he caught it. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
That interception really hurt their last drive. They were moving the ball really well down the field.
Turnovers are so frustrating. I still don't think the last one was the quarterback's fault, but they need to avoid giving the ball away. Pretty good run there by the quarterback.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody open downfield, so he made a good decision to take off, and he got some good yards out of it.
Now he's scrambling, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
And he's hit before he could go anywhere. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
It's a great stand on that set of downs by this defense. They gave the quarterback the underneath throw, but wouldn't let the receiver get to the sticks. Nice job.
So they couldn't stop him on 4th down.
Yeah, and I bet that defensive coordinator down there is pulling his hair out after giving up that run.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He airs it out. He goes down at the 16-yard line. School history has just been rewritten.
A lot of excellent receivers have come through this school, but none have ever gained this much yardage in one game. A heck of a day for this young man.
You know, records are made to be broken, but when this kid gets through, I don't know if anybody will ever reach his mark.
And down he goes at the 10.
Decent pickup there for the quarterback, and Kirk, he had nothing open downfield.
That was good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
Great concentration. First down there on a 5-yard pass.
I'll tell you, this team is going to have a hard time all day if they try to defend this 4-wide set with a 4-3 defense.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Got the corner. Touchdown, South Florida.
They got the touchdown they were looking for right there, but they still have some work to do, Coach.
Well, they'll need to find a way to get into the end zone again. It'll be interesting to see if the coach decides to go for an onside kick here with just over 2 minutes left.
He makes the PAT. Now we've got a good one here. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Our score, Pittsburgh 36, USF 31. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And it's off. And down he goes at the 33-yard line. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
This has turned into a good one, Kirk. A big defensive stop on this drive, and we have ourselves a game again.
And I definitely think that the momentum is on the defensive side of the ball, Coach. But this offense can end that in a hurry with a few first downs.
Gets it off as he's hit. Complete. Scoops up the loose ball. And guys, this is really a very critical turnover.
That was just a huge mistake. This late in the game, you just can't make mistakes like that, especially in a tight game like this one.
And now this offense has a chance to capitalize. A score here, and they can erase that deficit just like that.
They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. 7-yard play. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands it off. Heading for the corner. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 13-yard line. Big play to come up with a first down.
They're staying alive. This one looks like it's coming down to the very end.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. It's second down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back. Third down. They're 4 yards away. Here we go. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Touchdown! And they take the lead.
They're up by a point, but this game is far from over, right, Coach?
Oh, you're absolutely right, Kirk. We'll be seeing them attempt a 2-point conversion here. But there will be certainly enough time left in this game for another score.
And this is a very crucial 2-point conversion. If they make it, then a field goal would just tie the game.
I'd pound it straight up the middle here for 2 points.
You don't really gain anything by kicking the extra point here, so they'll go for 2 and try to go up by 3. Throws for the touchdown, and it's going to be an interception. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. South Florida is ready to kick it away. He kicks off. Taken from the 10. The 50. At the 40. At the 30. Got an opening. To the 10. And he returns it the distance for the lead. What a game it's been so far, and who knows what's going to happen next.
Are you kidding me? All we're missing now is the band on the field. This has been a great one. Don't walk away from that television, because I wouldn't be surprised to see back-to-back kickoff returns for 6. AARP says go with this play.
So the kicker's going to stay on the sidelines. These guys will try for a 2-point conversion. New running back now into the backfield. Drops back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Picked off. He's on the run. And they won't get the 2. Pittsburgh ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Tackle made at the 41-yard line. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
And this is their last opportunity, Kirk. If they don't score here, then they can call it a night.
He's scrambling. Hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Takes a snap and rolls left. Way to look it in. They'll grab 10 yards there.
This is their last opportunity to stay in the game. Big stop by the defense. This game is in the books.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Rolling out to the right side. And he's taken down at the 42. And he comes up with a nice run.
A nice run, but they kept him from getting out of bounds and stopping the clock.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws it deep downfield. Drops.
The fastball complete. Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. Out of bounds around the 33-yard line. Good gain there on a quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Picked off, and that's going to wrap this one up. He's got an opening. And they'll return this one all the way. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
He makes the PAT. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Pittsburgh 49, South Florida 37. Pittsburgh lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it off. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. They'll go to work at the 35. It's first and 10. And I think they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here. He drops back. Fires deep down the right side. It's broken up. And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, Pittsburgh 49, South Florida 37. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. South Florida had a few missed opportunities in this game, and I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.